income comes from opportunity. You take our own example as Reliance. My father started Reliance with $100. Right? When I joined Reliance in 1980, the market value of Reliance was $30 or $40 million. And in 30 years, right, the opportunities that were provided by this country has enabled us to create wealth for India. My father was a big believer that any business that has the sole purpose of making money is not worth doing. Right? Business must serve a larger societal purpose. Reliance raised all its money from capital markets and from individual small shareholders. So we've created 1 million millionaires just by investing in Reliance out of ordinary Indians. And that is the process of creating wealth for the country. Once you create opportunity, wealth comes.
Keep your headphones on. Fill your ears and minds with melodies of optimism. Turn out the critics and the cynics, the naysayers, people who say ye nahi ho sakta hai, and treat them as noise cancellation. Dance to your own music and take some risks in life, because it is often the risk taker who changes the course of history, who innovates, who creates something the world desperately needs and contributes to the well-being of millions of lives.
He always focused in terms of bringing the best out of you, giving you the space, giving you the encouragement, and always, like, his general view, and one of my take-homes was that never have an inferiority complex. Never, like, think that, you know, you cannot do it. He would encourage us. He would really, like, stretch the envelope. And I think that for each one of us in the family, and me particularly, like, that whole relationship, is something that is a lesson on a lifelong basis. I really have my father as my role model, and he started off with nothing. And one of the things that he said to me is that you really don't know, Mukesh, what it is to be poor. Okay? And make sure that you maintain everybody's self-respect. So when you give, people hold their hand on this basis. Don't give on that basis, right? When you give, and if people hold their hand like this, that means they bless you. That's the way to give. And in a certain sense, some amount of anonymous giving, or doing things that change societies, doing things that leave a lasting impact. And even if it be creation of businesses, creation of jobs, right? Creation of sustainable institutions that last beyond you.
Put on your running shoes. Put on your running shoes, but remember that personal and professional success is not a sprint, but a marathon. We are lucky to be living in a dynamic world where anything is possible. But it is important to remember there are no overnight successes. You will need to be dedicated, single-minded, and there is no substitute to hard work.
You know, often I have been asked or been told that, you know, you're probably one of the richest in India and things. But I think both Mukesh and myself feel that money nor wealth is an end to itself. It's how you use your wealth that is more important. And I tell Mukesh all the time that life is not about making money or making wealth. Life is actually about making memories, because that's all that you leave behind.
I think this whole business, Karan, of making memories, it's such a simple statement, but I think it's profound in saying that, and particularly now after Papa, like the only thing that we have of him are his memories, and they are very dear to us. And I think that it, like Neeta used to always say this, that every moment is important, and that's what life is all about. And I think it makes, I understand what she's saying.
And also remember that in this marathon of life is not a rat race. It is important to achieve our goals, but not at any cost. Be compassionate as you go along and stop to help those who stumble. Be remembered not only for doing good, but also for being good yourself. Each one of you is India's ambassador to the world as a global citizen. We are all counting on you to make a difference. Go on, my young friends, conquer the world.